stage, the cast of Alchemy Improv Comedy.
Welcome back. Welcome back. How was your potty break?
Excellent.
Steady flow, regularity. Okay, let's get Griffin's fourth story.
Jimmy, flip it to the alchemy thing.
Flip it to the thing.
Flip it to the thing.
Get on, flip it, Jimmy.
Yeah, cool, awesome.
Give it up for Jimmy.
Awesome. So my fourth story, we've finally done it. I'm going to talk about engineering. You pulled it out of me. So I am a mechanical engineer and have been for now 13 years. I know. Math. So I'm going to tell a story of, jobs can be stressful. Is anyone out there? What? So I'm going to tell you about how I got a job, 4 reasons of de-stressing from a very stressful job that lasted for 4 months, and then they were sending me off to one of the most stressful things I've ever done in my life. That's what these gray hairs came from. So I worked for an automotive tooling company for a while, for a bit, doing automotive tooling design. And what is that, Griffin? The cars that you sit in and drive around are built in one of the most complicated Rube Goldberg machines that you can imagine. If you've ever been to a car factory, that's what they are. They are the silliest series of, stations putting together things that go on other things that go on other things, and it is amazing that it works at all. And it works because people put their blood, sweat, and tears for many years to get it all up and working. And some of those people were me, because, happily designing this tooling, not in the factory. This company was also, recruiting a person to go and do project management at a large manufacturer that shall not be named, who manufactures premium automobiles here in South Carolina. You can do the math. Anyway, this person ended up getting headhunted away, but my company had already made the promise that they were sending a well-experienced project manager to handle a project that they had, that their project managers were, too busy. So my boss does that fun cut thing where he says, Griffin's good enough. And there I was, 4 months into the automotive industry, where my boss does that cut thing and says, Griffin is our experienced project manager. And you know what? They accept me. The cut thing works. So there I am, hired by, unnamed premium automobile manufacturer as a service contractor to manage millions of dollars of contract to upgrade a line there. So I'm given all this stuff that's already in progress. Again, 4 months into the automotive industry. And let me tell you, that project was poorly planned. And I suppose this, I kept saying in the first half, there is no karmatic justice. This is karmatic justice. So how this works, and I won't go too much longer, how these factories, they run 24/7. The only times you can make any change to them is when they shut down, which tends to happen on major holidays. So anyone who does work in those type of factories, they're working on Thanksgiving, they're working during the 1st of July, they're working during the whole Christmas holiday. So where was I during Christmas holiday? 100 hours of work at a unnamed premium automobile manufacturer on the floor, making sure the people who were installing the thing that I had specified did not explode anything. Because when you're installing robots there, if you don't do it right, the factory doesn't turn back on. You can't. One like a Rube Goldberg machine. I want to make this clear. If one link in the thing doesn't work, you're not making a car. Stress. I did it though, it succeeded.
Yay!
And I got this.
Jerry!
What?
You gotta go to BMW!
I was keeping it unnamed.
What?
Yeah!
I have to go to Bavarian Motor Works.
Yeah, you do!
Why?
Because they're bad at making cars.
Are they? The cars look real nice to me.
They do, but underneath them, they don't work.
What?
They don't work.
What?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh!
And I was gonna send Eric, who's
That
been-
sounds great. Eric's very
Eric's
experienced.
very experienced.
Eric here.
Look how experienced Eric
Eric's
is.
super experienced, but he got a new job at Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz, a different German premium automobile company? Gadzooks, I'm just a cartoon spindle man. I can't be doing what he does.
Oh, but you're gonna have to.
You can do what I do when I'm supposed to be over there, but I'm here. I don't even know what's going on over there. I just heard my name and I came over quick.
From your other job?
Yeah.
They're in Charleston.
I'll see you guys. Just wanted to hang out.
So I have to do his
You
job?
gotta do his job!
Oh, jeez, I don't know if I can.
I think you can. I mean, I don't believe in you, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
To whom?
To you.
And who else? Shareholders?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm
Don't
gonna
Did
put
I
on.
hear Eric?
What?
I heard Eric.
Eric.
No?
If you want to work here, that would save us a lot of work. That would save us so much.
Or you could just let me do it. Me and my 9 fingers worth of gloves and my hat and my bindle. I don't know how I have a job here, actually.
Yeah. Trade clothes with me. You go back and I'll work here. It's like a parrot trap, except it's a German engineered vehicle trap.
Okay.
In the news today, Mercedes-Benz stock has gone down 1,000% in a single day.
Stress! Sorry, I don't mean to put a damper on this whole bar, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody.
Listen, some of us are just trying to, like, just de-stress from the week.
Yeah.
And you come in here and you're yelling stress.
I'm bringing the stress level back up. I'm sorry.
I'm literally, you want one?
I'm sorry, Smokey. No, you know I don't smoke, but I will take, can I get 2 loggers, please? No, Smokey, what are you
Oh, I
doing?
thought you were just helping me with my stress. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Can I get another logger, please?
Listen, what are you so stressed
I'm
about?
stressed.
Sometimes talking about it helps.
What am I not stressed about? Work, holidays.
Were you stressed about holidays? You don't have to, you're stressed about holidays? Are you working on the holidays or are you off?
That's when I work.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense then.
You know who blows up the...
Sad!
Oh man, come on.
Oh, man. You know...
I'm sad.
I'm stressed.
Hey,
Good to meet you.
good to meet you too.
Yeah. Hey, give my friend 2 loggers, please. Yeah, I work on the holidays. Who do you think blows up the Macy's Day balloon?
Me.
Me and him, I guess. You work there too?
Yeah, I do.
I've never seen you there.
I got trapped. I blew one up too much and it carried me away.
I saw that video. I didn't know that was you,
That
friend.
was me.
Yeah, I liked that video. I shared it.
That's not cool, Smokey.
It helped me de-stress. It helped me de-stress.
Well, it made me sad.
Sexually frustrated!
Boys, I'm afraid.
afraid that I'm going to have to let one of you go.
Good fire.
I'm going to have to fire you, and this is a very big deal, okay? Because we're in Germany, obviously whoever gets fired will go from having a very stressful job to having paid leave.
I would like paid leave.
Don't beg to be fired, Sven. Don't beg to be fired.
I'm being too thirsty for it.
Klaus, what's even wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong is we're too productive.
Are we making too many delicious cookies?
That's it. We've made too many delicious cookies. People keep buying them. We were able to afford automation, and now everything sings on the floor. And unfortunately, I don't need two of you.
But who will manage the Biscoff? The Biscoff.
Who managed the Biscoff?
The Biscoff cookies.
The Biscoffs?
The Biscoff cookies.
They manage themselves.
Klaus, don't you know what kind of cookies we make?
Of course I know what kind of cookies
Then
we
we should
make.
let you go.
No!
Don't know what kind of cookies we make.
I know what kind of cookies we make. I just think it's such a silly question asking what kind of Biscoffs. Who's going to manage the Biscoffs? The Biscoffs manage themselves.
It's in fact what we need you for.
Wow.
If you as the manager.
See, I'm too thirsty. He's too belligerent.
It's true. Maybe I do need to keep both of you to keep each other in check, right? Like a system of checks and balances, yes?
I don't know, Vinci Franz. It seems like he's trying to play us against each other.
You're right.
Damn. My plans to play you against each other has failed. Now it seems like you've teamed up.
We've unionized, even though we were always ladies unionized by law in Germany.
That's right.
Yes.
Because here in Germany, we're already unionized. It's on our flag. But it's written black on the black part, so you can't read it.
But it's there.
It's there. Yeah.
So, who else could we fire? Is there anyone else? Is there? I'm just saying, is there anyone?
There's Jan.
Jan.
Yeah.
Jan's on vacation. He won't be back for 6 weeks.
Oh, a short one.
Yes.
Well, maybe he just doesn't have to come back.
Maybe that's right. Maybe Jan can just keep vacationing.
Stay yonder.
It's a good thing that we're speaking English right now, so that pun works. Let's bring Griffin back up. Nice story! Yeah! Cool, awesome. So my final story will it'll be about improv. Yeah, you've seen a lot of improv, but now I'm going to tell you a story about improv. So you're going to get improv about improv. You're welcome.
Yeah, the improv will be about this part where you're describing improv being about improv.
It's true. So I have two kind of two stories that I'm going to tell, kind of linked in my brain. So the first one happened at a festival that no longer exists. So I went to the last Black Box Festival in Atlanta. Yeah. Where I saw a show that changed me. Very little. But I very much enjoyed what happened. So there was a group. They did a set like this. It was great. It was a very enjoyable show they did. And then as these shows tend to do, somehow they all died. Their characters did. The people were fine. Don't worry, this is all made up. So their characters all died, and they all died in a pile. And then you would think, the show's done. It did not. Whoever was on lights just would not call it. So they're just lying there on a pile. The lights are still up. The show is still going.
Jimmy, you get what's going to happen, right?
No, not yet. Yeah, the audience is laughing. They're like, ha ha, ha. And then it keeps going and people stop. And they just refuse to get up because they're like, the light should be called. Audience stops laughing. And then it goes for long enough and the audience laughs again. And then it keeps going and then it gets quiet again. And I swear this goes for like 5 minutes. I think whoever was on lights was like, they told me 25 minutes. The strongest wills. Anyway, that is interlinked in my brain to another festival I went to. A group out of DC did, again, a great set. They did what's called a monoscene. So what that is think of a one-act play. Improvised one-act play. So single location, everyone's the same characters all the time. So one of the people played a horse very early on. Think the first minute of this 30-minute thing. Anyway, they die. Someone kills this horse. And then, someone's like, the fake horse! Yes, they die. And then they proceed to be dead, a dead horse, throughout the rest of this 30-minute show. And, that alone, that's commitment. But you gotta think about this. They traveled all the way from DC to North Carolina, probably on a train. And they probably had one show. So this comedian who has traveled all the way to this festival, to this show, had maybe 30 seconds playing a mediocre horse, was killed, and then laid on a stage for 29 minutes. That's commitment, people. That's self-sacrifice. You should think of that comedian who played the dead horse when you think about supporting others. Be the dead horse.
I'm not really enthused to play with Derek when we get to North Carolina. Do you want to just shoot him 10 seconds into the show? That'd be it.
I would love to kill Derek in every scene.
That'd be
if we
great.
could
Yeah,
just get him out of
I
the
don't
scene.
need him.
We don't need him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need him.
Okay.
Hey, Derek here. What's going on?
Oh, we love
Put
how-
it there. Put it there. Yeah.
We love how you announce yourself to us.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going for Derek. Keep it going.
Okay, Derek. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Ready for the show?
I can't wait. I got
Great.
so much stuff percolating. I
All
can't
right.
wait to do it,
I
y'all.
bet you do.
And
Yeah.
this
All right.
team just recently changed their name, and they have it on a slip of paper. Coming up next on the stage is Derek and the Dare Tones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made a thing. I did a thing.
Okay. You
All right.
totally changed our name like a diva, and you put your name and us, right? So.
Yeah.
Dare tones.
Okay. Well, let's go do this improv show.
Great.
Okay. All right. Lights up. Hey, we're Derek and the Dare Tones. I'm Derek.
We're the Dare
Dare
Tones.
Tones.
No, you don't have to say it. All we need is something. How about we just do a scene about how like gold medals? All
Derek, I
right.
think we should let the audience give us a
Biscuit.
suggestion. Biscuit.
I heard
Great.
biscuit.
I heard biscuit.
I didn't.
All right.
Look at this gold medal. Boom!
Oh my god, it was a real gun! Holy shit! That guy has a gun and he shot that other improviser on stage! That's the craziest thing I've ever seen! I'm gonna be writing about this festival for the rest of my life.
But I'm gold medal Derek.
He's still in the scene.
Guys, this train's run away, okay? I don't
Oh,
know.
Lord.
You put too much coal in there. Now we're coming to a cliff.
Oh,
We might all...
should I whistle to the cliff?
Yes, we might all die. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go back to the caboose. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh god! We're flying off the edge! We're all flying off the edge. The train is falling toward the bottom of the ravine. We're gonna die, and then we're just gonna stay dead. Oh man, this ravine's real deep. I'm gonna whistle to the bottom.
Cut to the bottom of the ravine. Cut to the bottom. And wake up, a train's falling. Oh my God. You should have heard the whistle.
My horse.
Nay.
He always was a mediocre horse at best.
A sea level horse, if you might say.
A C-tier horse.
Horse.
And yet, still it saddens me seeing you
Oh.
with your dead pony.
I care a little bit about sea level biscuit.
Oh Lord. Should we bury it or?
No. That would be for an A level horse.
Oh, that vulture didn't wait at all. That horse is still breathing. Wow. That vulture just popped right in there, didn't it? Not a patient vulture, not at all.
Not at all. This is the way it should be, though.
That's it. Do you want me to do like a funeral? I got my Bible and everything. Here in the Old West or the prairie or wherever it is we are.
Can you do a C-tier funeral
Oh,
speech?
Yeah,
This
sure.
is an A. I think this is an A-level meal for this vulture.
Yeah.
But I want a C-level tier.
Alright. Yeah, let me think about like, let's see, we do Corinthians wedding, maybe like an 8-tier wedding. I can pull something out of like Numbers or like one of the early skip books where it's mostly people counting each other.
Just what? Who begot? Who begot?
Yeah. I'll get some begots in there, maybe a couple of the, oh.
There's only part of him left.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to do a whole speech now that
Yeah,
it's
I'll just
not
kind of
even a horse.
do a couple verses and just kind of,
Call it quits.
yeah. Nehemiah begat.
That's enough.
Okay.